Hey guys, it's Jason from the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game about a mystical library, and this game is called Atheneum, Mystic Library. Atheneum Mystic Library is a game from Renegade Games. Plays 2 to 5 players in about 45 minutes, depending on the number of players. A 2-player game is going to go quicker, you know, that whole chestnut. And what you're doing in this game is, I'm not actually sure what the theme is. Let's see if there's some flavor text. The magic exam is tomorrow, and you and your classmates are headed to the library to study. With the knock of a magic wand on a precise stack of books, tada! You can learn an entire subject in an instant. In exchange for this after-hours intrusion, however, the security guard asks you to clean up and organize the library shelves. So roll up your sleeves and get to work. So that's the theme. Effectively, what you're doing in this is you are doing a drafting game. You're going to have a hand of 6 cards. You're going to play a card, pick a card from your hand, and you're going to get some stuff from the card. Then you're going to pass your hand to the opponent. The cool thing about this is when you pick a card, you're going to get something, and both the player to your right and to your left are also going to get something from that card. So while you're trying to pick something that is good for you, you also don't want to pick a card that's going to be also good for your opponent. There's a little bit more to it than that, but that's the crux of the game. So let's go down to the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Atheneum. I'm not actually sure how you say that word, but Atheneum Mystic Library, all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to put the main board out in the middle here. You're going to shuffle the objective cards, which I've done here, put them on this space, flip up 4 into each of these 4 spaces. Or 1 in each of the 4 spaces. I'm going to give each player a player board with a color. So this player is green, this player is pink. You're going to start with 2 wands, 6 cards from A. You'll put your colored pawn on 0, and you'll put the rest of your wands down here in the wand section. Then you're going to put spiders, which are these little black tokens. I don't know how well you can see the spider, but there's spiders on them, on each of the compartments in your bookcase. And you're going to separate out all the books into this cool little components here. There's 5 different colors, and they're all right here so we can get them later. So effectively, this game is a drafting game where we're going to be playing some cards and then passing the cards to an opponent either to the left or to the right. And we're going to be collecting books to put into our bookshelves to try to complete these objectives here. There's a little more to it than that, but that's the gist of the game. So let's go ahead and get started. So the way the game works is you're going to be dealt a hand of 6 cards. So we've done that. You're going to play 5 of them, and then the 6th one's going to get discarded. So we're going to pick a card, play it, pass the cards to our opponent. Flip the card, get what's on the card. Then once we're done with A, we're going to move into the B cards. We're going to do that 5 more times, and the game's over. So you're playing 10 rounds in this game, and that's it. So you have 10 rounds to try to get as many points as you can. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this character, and I'm just going to randomly pick cards for that character to kind of simulate it. But I'll explain what's going on with this guy. So, all right, so here's how the cards look. They're going to have a yellow section, a green section, and a blue section. The yellow section is what this player will get when they play the card. So when I play this card, I'm going to get a green book and a pink book if I play this card. The top sections are what your opponent, people next to you, are going to get from you. So in a 3-player game, the person to my right would get blue. The person to my left would get green. But in a 2-player game, my opponent will get all of this stuff. So I'll get this, my opponent gets everything else. So they're going to do the same thing. And you know that we're all going to get stuff all the time. So that's really cool. So I have this card. Let's look at the goals. What do we need? Let's try to do this one. That looks fun because it's going to go away at the end of this turn. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think we can do it. That was a little tricky. Let's just do this so I can explain it. So I'm going to be playing this card and I'll explain that when I play it. All right, and then we'll shuffle these cards, and then I'll just randomly pick one. Whoops. Hopefully I can just kind of show you all the actions so you kind of know what's going on, and then they'll play this one. All right. So then we'll flip at the same time, and then we're going to resolve the actions in any order that we want. So this player is going to get a side compartment. This is going to be another way to hold books. It can go on your left or on your right or left, sorry. And you can only ever have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one here, put another spider in it. And that was that. And now this player is going to get a green and a purple book for sure. And they're going to get a purple and a pink from my card, and I'm going to get a gray is any color and a blue. So let's do a pink and a blue, or teal, I guess, for me. All right, now these cards can be discarded. Now, when you take books, you don't have to play all the books that you take. You don't have to take all the stuff that you can take, but I wanted to just to kind of show you what's going on here. So this player, me, I have some easy decisions. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one, this one. So I played them there. All right. And then the other player, can they do anything cool? Not really. So let's just do this. We're going to do this, 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 and this. The rules when building your bookshelf is the first book always has to be next to a wall, and then every other book needs to be next to another book or on top of a book. So I couldn't do this like a normal bookshelf. You got to have support. So that's that. All right, so that's the end of that turn. When you're done with the turn, the leftmost one of these goes away. They all slide down, and we get new ones. One new one. All right, and then the cards will pass. So this player will get these. I'll get this one. And then we'll do it again. Ooh, let's see. I need green books. I need green books. These cards stink. Let's do this. Let's play this one. All right, so we'll play that one. I already passed, so don't let me forget that I've already passed. And they're going to play this one. All right. So then we reveal. All right, so I'm going to take another compartment because I now have both my compartments up because I played this. Put another spider in it. And I'm also going to get a black book and a book of any color. So let's do a green because that's what they're giving me. And I'll go ahead and place those. I want the black one there. I want the green one here. Okay. And then they're going to get a blue and a purple and a green and a black from me. Okay. So they get all those. These can be discarded because we're done. All right, and they're going to keep trying to get that goal, so they're just going to go ahead and do it so I can show you how goals work. So we will go one. Probably not the smartest, but it's fine. We're just going to do it and be done with it. All right, so we have completed this goal, the pink player has. So they're going to take their wand, put it on the goal. They're going to get 6 points. Now, they have one wand, so they're going to have to play some cards to get some more wands, or they won't be able to score any more goals. So 6 points for them. That was not a bad turn. I have yet to score anything, and that's that. All right, so that's the end of that turn. We'll get rid of that card. Slide these down. Get a new one. I'm going to play through the first round, and then I'll talk about in-game scoring because the second round is going to be the same. All right. I need a pile of books. I just need a bunch of books. Let's do this. All right, we'll play that card. Already passing. And they're going to do this, and they pass. All right, so I played this, and they played this. All right, so they knew they needed a wand, so they're grabbing another wand. Now this right here means they can take 2 books off of shelves and rearrange. Do they want to do that? I don't think they're going to do that because you don't have to do that, so they're not going to. And I get a black book, and I get to take a token out of the bag, a bonus token. All right, so I wanted to play this card because I wanted to show you the bonus token bag. There's a bag that has some tokens in it. When you take this action, you're going to reach in and grab a token. Tokens are two-sided. They are a candle on one side, something else on the other side. So I could use this as 2 books if I wanted to, or I could use it as a candle, and I'm going to use it as a candle. When you take a candle, you're going to put it on top of your bookshelf in one of the appropriate slots. I'm going to put it there because that slot is worth 4 points. So I now have 4 additional points because I have a candle on top of my my bonus compartment. Now, I'm also going to get 2 points because that player gave me that. And I'm going to get another green book. And this player is going to get a pink and a blue. Okay, so they get those. All right, these cards are going to be discarded. All right, so I need a black and a green. I'm going to put the green here. I want to keep working on this because I'm trying to get... Ooh, I'm not going to be able to score it. Dang it. That's fine. We can make it work. All right, we'll do that. And then they're going to... I'm just going to try to enclose a section so you can see how that works. Okay, and that's done. So this one will go away. The one I spent all that time working on. That's fun. Okay, then we'll play again. I'm going to play... I'll take this one. They're going to play this top one here. Give me these. All right, then we'll flip. I'm going to try another token because I need some help. So I have a candle or another compartment. I can't do another compartment, so I'll use the candle. Get another 4 points. That's not bad. All right. Then I can rearrange some stuff on my shelves. Let's see if I want to do that. I can rearrange 2 books. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to rearrange this one and this one just so I can get closer to maybe scoring this one later. All right, and then they're going to get a compartment. So they'll go ahead and give themselves a side shelf. I keep calling it a compartment, I don't know why. A green and a purple. And then a green and a pink. I already got my 2 points, and I'm also going to get a purple book. All right, so we did all this. Now we can place the books. Purple. Ooh, I don't know where I want purple. Let's just put it down here. Okay. And then they are going to go ahead and try to finish completing this one. So, man, I've really done a crappy job here. That's fine. We'll complete this. I'm just going to keep going. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we completed 2 compartments in that player did. What that does is when you complete the compartment, you get to acquire the spiders. Then you can spend the spiders to take action. So if you look up here, spiders can give you a wand, a bonus token, a book of your choice, or a side shelf. And I think I'm going to take 2 tokens, 2 bonus tokens. So they're going to draw in here, grab 2 tokens. So they have books, multiple books, or candles. And I think they're going to use one as a candle. And they're going to use this one as books. All right, so this is the last turn of round A, or the first round, and then I'll talk about in-game scoring. All right, so I'm going to play this. The card that's left you can discard, and then they're going to play this. Discard. All right, then we'll flip. So I'm going to get a green book and a token. I get 2 black books. Do I need 2 black books? Probably just take a candle. So I'm going to get 3 points for another candle. They're going to get 2 black books. And I'm going to get a wild book of my choice. And a purple. Let's just take a green and purple. And I'm going to put those here. Green. Green. Purple. All right. And then they're going to get a black and a pink. And these cards can go away. And I have fulfilled this section. So I'm going to go ahead and take another bonus token. I can do a shelf, or I'll go here. I'll actually get 2 points. I don't want to move books around. Let's see. Pink, black, and green. Doesn't matter where. We'll put it right here. Pink, black, and maybe we'll get another green. And then I'm not going to use these 2 black books because I don't want them. You don't have to use everything that you get, but you can. So this card will go away because that's the end of the round. And then we would flip a new one, deal out 6 cards, and keep playing. At the end of when we're done with 5 cards through B, we're going to add up the points. So the way the points work, you're going to get points for all your candles. So in this case, I would get 4, 7, 9, 13 points. You're going to get points for every completed compartment. So I would get 6 additional points. They would get 4 additional points. You're going to get points for leftover magic wands right here. So that's 1 point each. You're going to get points for books that are adjacent of your color to each other in the bookshelf. So this player's green. So every book that's touching another green book is worth a point. So in this case, I would get 4 additional points. And then whoever has the most points is the winner. And that's how you play Atheneum Mystic Library. Let's go up the top. See what we think about it. All right, well, that was Atheneum Mystic Library. And again, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's how I've said it this whole time. So we're going to go with it. And this game is really cool. It's fun, it's interesting, and it looks gorgeous. So let's talk about some of the components and art. The game comes with these cool boxes, which I don't know how well they came across in the overview, but they're going to hold the type of books. So this is going to be teal and black. You're going to put them in there, and they're just going to sit there on the table. Not necessary, but it's a cool touch. So there's this one, and there's also the one with the purple, green, and pink. I don't know if you can see that. Another thing that I don't know came off very well on the overview is every book has a different title. So this one's The Music Business for Sirens. I don't know if you can read that. And this one is Interpreting the Dark Arts, which is pretty cool. So that's, yeah, just some unnecessary but cool flavor text. The player board, I really like the art. I think it's bright and colorful. It's easy to read. The graphic design is cool. It tells you what the spiders does, which is also good because there's no other place that it says that other than in the rule book. I like all that. I think the graphic design on the cards is pretty solid, the objective cards. So you can see, the color of the book, how much points they're worth, all that kind of thing. And if there's a requirement of what shelf it has to be on, it's up there in the corner, which I didn't go into a ton. Sometimes you're going to get points and a wand when you complete it. I also didn't go into that, but that's another thing that happens, which is pretty cool. So yeah, those cards are awesome. The A and B cards, those probably came across the most on the review just because, I was using those. That's the crux of the game. One thing that I also like, the wands and all are, different colors, but all the player pieces are different colors too. So here's pink and teal and blue. So you can see that all of those are different shapes, and which is a cool little touch. All the wands are the same, they're just different colors, but that's a cool touch. Now, one complaint I have on components are these spider tokens. These are super dinky. They're hard to pick up, they're hard to move around. It could have just been a black cube, but I understand you're trying to have art and theme. I get all that, but a black cube or a black disc or something would have made this a little bit easier. That's my only complaint really with the components. The rule book, clear rule book. It gives you how to set it up. It shows pictures, shows examples of everything that you need. Solid rule book. So this is a really good game. If you're a fan of drafting games, you're going to like the drafting part of this. It's standard drafting, Sushi Go, Seven Wonders, all those types of games. There's plenty more, but those are the two popular ones. If you like that, you're going to dig this. If you like the puzzle piece of putting books on the shelf, trying to get certain patterns, you're going to dig this. If you just like good art, simple games that are fast and easy to play and easy to teach, you're probably going to like this. So I like this. I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale that means absolutely nothing, but I like to give it the games we enjoy. And that's what I'm going to do. So that is Atheneum Mystic Library from Renegade Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.